Call of Duty players are furious. Quote, "We don't want AI slop." They just discovered their most prized achievements. Prestige icons they grind hundreds of hours to unlock were generated by AI. Not just any AI. Cheap, obvious AI with weird fingers, gibberish text, and that generic mid-journey look. One player said, "These are the worst icons in franchise history." Another called it AI art slop because your $70 means nothing anymore. This isn't just gaming drama. This is exactly what happens when billion-dollar companies replace emotional value with operational efficiency. And most B2B brands are about to make the exact same mistake. Why this matters to you? Well, I'm Charles. I've spent about 15 years helping Fortune 500 companies navigate technology adoption without breaking customer relationships. And what I'm watching happen to Call of Duty is a masterclass in how not to roll out artificial intelligence. Here's what most executives miss. This backlash isn't about AI being bad. It's about what happens when you optimize something customers emotionally value without understanding what you're actually taking away from them. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact 3 warning signs that Call of Duty ignored and how to spot them in your own business before you accidentally trigger a customer revolt. The 3rd warning sign is the one that turns operational savings into brand disasters. Okay? Warning sign 1. You're messing with something that represents emotional investment. Listen to how players talk about these prestige icons. They're status symbols that players grind hundreds of hours to earn. The creme de la creme of Call of Duty achievements, bragging rights, and visual representations of commitment. These aren't just pictures, they're digital trophies that represent time, skill, and dedication. So when Activision replaced human-created icons with AI-generated ones, they didn't just change the art, they devalued hundreds of hours of players' efforts. One player put it perfectly. The hardcore players that grind for these shouldn't have to grind to get AI emblems. And here's the business lesson. Every company has prestige icons, things customers invest time, money, or emotion in that become part of their identity with your brand. For SaaS companies, it might be certification badges or user levels. For professional services, it could be case study features or thought leadership. For e-commerce, it's loyalty tiers or exclusive access. Let's suppose a professional development platform start using AI to generate certificates instead of custom designed ones. Same information, faster production, lower cost, but the learners who spent months earning these credentials, it feels like their achievement just got cheapened. LinkedIn does it the right way. When they added AI writing assistants, they made it clear it was helping users create better content, not replacing their voice. The achievement still belongs to the human. Duolingo nailed it too. Their streaks and achievements are gamified, but the progress is always about human learning milestones, not AI-generated rewards. The pattern? They enhance the human achievement without replacing it. Here's your first checkpoint. What do your customers invest time or emotion in that they consider theirs? Because if they're tempted to optimize it with AI, you're walking into the same trap. Here's warning sign number 2. You create an authenticity vacuum. What is this? Players didn't just notice the AI art, they cataloged it. Almost every single campaign and in-game calling card uses AI artwork. They spotted the telltale signs: over-designed lines, smear details, and design inconsistencies. But here's what's really triggered the backlash. One player even said, players appreciate games where they can see the hard work and dedication from the dev team. When confronted, Activision gave this non-response. We use a variety of digital tools, including AI tools, to empower and support our teams. That's corporate speak for, we're not going to acknowledge what you actually care about. Customers have radar for authenticity. When you replace human craft with machine output, especially without acknowledging it, you create what I call an authenticity vacuum. And customers fill that vacuum with the worst possible assumptions. Let's suppose a design agency started using AI for initial concept generation. If they hide it, clients assume they're paying designer rates for robot work. But if they say up front, we use AI to explore 50 concepts in an hour, then our designers handcraft the best ones. That's honest. Grammarly doesn't hide their AI. They celebrate it. AI-powered writing assistant. The authenticity is in the transparency. Adobe positioned AI as creative intelligence, technology that amplifies human creativity, not replacing it. Call of Duty failed this completely. Players felt deceived, not enhanced. Here's your authenticity check. If customers discover you're using AI tomorrow, will they feel informed or tricked? Because they will find out. They always do. Warning sign 3. You're destroying value while claiming to create it. This is where brands kill themselves. Here's a quote that captures everything. What the hell is $70 for? Call of Duty is not made by some struggling indie dev. Players aren't just mad about AI art. They're mad because they paid premium prices what feels like cost cutting. The AI wasn't used to make their experience better, it was used to make production cheaper. One reviewer said, AI artwork infests almost every facet of the experience. Your $70 means nothing anymore. This is a mistake that destroys brands. When customers realize you're using technology to reduce your costs while maintaining their prices and without even improving experience. It's the difference between AI that serves you and AI that serves us. You get it? Okay, let's imagine a consulting firm using AI to write client reports faster. Bad approach. AI helps us scale our teams efficiently. Good approach. AI helps us analyze more data points to give you deeper insights. Same technology, opposite customer impact. Netflix doesn't say AI reduces your content recommendation costs. They actually say AI learns your taste to find shows you'll love. Get the difference? Amazon doesn't say AI automates our pricing. They say AI finds you the best deals. Spotify doesn't say AI cuts our playlist creation cost. They say AI discovers music based on your unique taste. Call of Duty sent the worst possible message. We're charging you premium prices for robot art because we don't want to pay human artists. Here's your value audit. For every AI implementation, ask yourself, does this make the customer experience generally better, or does it just make your operations cheaper? Because customers can tell the difference, and when they feel like you're subsidizing your efficiency, you get a revolt. So here's how to avoid the Call of Duty mistake. First, identify what customers are emotionally invested in. What represents their time or achievement? Second, avoid the authenticity vacuum. Be transparent about how AI enhances rather than replaces human value. And third, never destroy value while claiming to create it. Make sure AI serves customer experience, not just operational efficiency. I've seen this exact pattern play out across Fortune 500 companies. The ones that get AI adoption right follow these 3 principles religiously. The ones that don't, well, they end up like Call of Duty, dealing with the customer revolts instead of building loyalty. The companies that survive AI adoption understand this. Technology should amplify human value, not replace it. When customers feel like your AI serves them, they love it. When they feel like it serves you, they revolt. The takeaway, we don't want AI slop, isn't about AI, it's about respect. If you'd rather have someone who's helped billion-dollar brands navigate AI adoption without triggering customer backlash, I can help you with that. Link to the chat in the description. All right. Soon I will break down how Spotify Wrapped generates more engagement than most companies' entire marketing budget and the psychology behind it. Until then, stay tuned. I'm Charles. See you next time.